Hey besties and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about group that I unstand or probably won't ever stan. Reminder that just because I don't stan any of these groups, doesn't mean I anti them or anything. Well I literally don't care if you stan these groups. This is just my personal opinion. Now, let's get started. They weren't really on my stan list yet, but I was so close to standing them, especially when girls came out. They seem very talented too, so I kept an eye out for them to see what else they would release. Then the atrocity that is Rika came out. Jewel was on the fucking floor, and not in a good way. Like I don't get it. I seriously don't, because they were doing so good, then all of a sudden you all wanna become some culture vultures. I'm really hoping that wasn't their idea, but even without the appropriation, it was still terrible. But yeah, that just really threw me off with them, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna stand them after that. Let's just hope they learn to never do that shit again.
Maniac, 나서 빠진 것처럼 미쳐 maniac. 핑 돌아버리겠지. Maniac, Frankenstein처럼 걸어 maniac.
Okay, so this one is pretty complicated. I started standing Stray Kids around mid-2019 and was literally in love with them. I listened to their albums a lot and even watched funny compilations of the group. I wasn't aware of their problematic past until late 2020, but I mean I already stan other groups that have done problematic things, so although I was side-eyeing some members, I still stan them. I pretty much kept having a deep interest in them until mid-last year. I don't know how to explain it really, but I just lost interest in their music. I wasn't too crazy about Thunderous, and Maniac was good but not enough. I never hopped on the Stray Kids hate train and I don't intend to, but their music just isn't really it for me anymore. I'm still most likely gonna watch their comebacks, but just not like I used to. Also, yes, I still love Jimin and Felix. They my babes for real.
Just feel the music, pop, pop, that's right. Better get a beat in my heart. Just feel the music, pop, pop tonight.
It's crazy because right when I started to really get into GFriend, they disbanded, so I didn't really see any point in staining them. But then, I saw 3 of the members were re-debuting as VIVIZ and I was really interested to see what they had, and not gonna lie, I was a bit disappointed. Their debut was okay, with some B-sides saving the comeback but nothing too interesting. Then when I watched Queendom, I was hoping maybe I'd get into them more and see their potential, but they weren't really serving how I wanted them to. Their last performance was cute but nothing to make me really like them. Their recent comeback is cute, but I just wish they'd do a bit more, if that makes sense. It kinda sucks, because I do wanna stand them, but nothing they do really interests me. I do hope their next comeback will be really slayful though.
Yeah, I'm tomboy. Yeah, I'll be the tomboy.
It's weird because I really do wanna stand them, and they have good music. Well, sometimes, but I also don't have the motivation to stan them at the same time. Although I love the concept and the styling, this recent comeback wasn't for me. Who knows, maybe their next comeback will slay and I might stan them soon. Similar with Stray Kids, I keep up with their comebacks, but it's mainly their music progression that deterred me away from them. I watched them all the way back from when they were on Island. I was so in love with their vampire concept and their music was so slayful. Even Blessed Cursed was pretty good, not the album but the title track. Then everything started going left with their music. Now personally, I'm all for groups, especially newer groups experimenting and trying out new concepts and sounds. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. I mean, good for them for trying out new stuff, but I hope they realize this new sound it ain't like at all. It just doesn't fit them. Also, I don't wanna talk about it for long, but the way some of the members treat Sunu is very uncomfortable. It's one thing to say something fatphobic at all, but to say it constantly to your member is just fucked up. I hope they learn how harmful that is and do better.
Like this, 주저앉지 말고 그냥 do it like this. 너의 꿈을 외쳐 함께 do it like this, like this. Gotta do it like this.
This may sound a bit messed up, but honestly, their personalities are the only thing that stick out to me. Like their music is pretty catchy but nothing that makes me wanna listen to them on my own time. They seem talented, but nothing super eye-catching. I don't have anything against them at all. But yeah, if they keep making the same music they do, then I'm most likely not gonna stand them.
땅바닥만큼 love 날 정말 좋아하는 Miss you, love you so much.
I used to really like them. They weren't high on my stan list or anything, but I still loved watching their performances. I kinda stopped listening to them around 2020, mainly because their music wasn't doing it for me anymore. Anything they released after 2019 was honestly just a snooze fest to me. They're great singers and performers, but yeah, their music just got super boring and I don't even really keep up with them anymore. Before I say anything, just know this isn't gonna be those weird ass why I unstand Blackpink videos. It's actually kinda complicated. It's like I still kinda stand them but rarely. I love the girlies, most of the time, but I personally feel like their music isn't going anywhere. Not in a successful way, because let's be honest, they can release a 2-minute track of them breathing and it'll chart. But, I mean, I feel like they've pretty much had the same sound and formula for years now. It's okay to have a staple sound and formula, but theirs is just too predictable almost, and it'd be more interesting if their usual sound was something amazing. I don't really blame them though. It's just Eddie that needs to change shit up for real. But yeah, I didn't necessarily unstand them yet, but if they keep going in the same direction then I might. I was never really interested in Oh My Girl until Non-Stop came out, but even then I wasn't into the group itself. I just loved the song at the time. They have other good songs like Closer and that one season song, but they kinda bore me. And hearing how they're constantly problematic to this day is also very off-putting to me. I like that one member named Mimi, but yeah, I just don't see myself ever being a Oh My Girl stan. Don't get me wrong, it has absolutely nothing to do with their music. Their songs have been amazing, but they haven't really done anything. I still stan groups that disbanded, but nothing they do really amazes me anymore. I also have a feeling they might not release music for a while, so I just kinda forgot about them. And that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Also, I thought that I could put in some groups that I'm starting to stan. Here's a small list of them. Anyways, please comment about any groups that you unstand or won't ever stan, but be respectful. Please like and subscribe if you'd want, and have a good day. Bye besties.